What's up, premium chasers? There is a massive sell-off happening in the markets this week, and in today's video we're going to be going over how Warren Buffett is sitting on a $320 billion cash pile, where he's planning to deploy that capital, and most importantly, what stocks we should be looking at as option sellers to get into. Let's go. All right, guys, we can all feel it. There's a massive sell-off happening in the markets right now, and we're going to be diving into various opportunities that I'm looking at right now, and also take a look at Warren Buffett here. Yo, Warren, what you doing to us, man? So he's got sitting on a cash pile of $321 billion, and he actually just released, I think this was literally yesterday, and he says he's about to go on a spending spree. So I'm just going to quickly read out to you guys, those of you that haven't heard this news. So Berkshire cash will be reinvested in major emerging markets. That's key, emerging markets. He's highlighted plans to increase stakes in 5 large Japanese trading houses. Remains confident long-term reinvestment. Berkshire's market value reached $1 trillion, and he credits the growth to prudent reinvestment strategy. So let's take a look at some of these companies and what's going on with this sell-off that's happening, right? Because a lot of people are nervous right now. Listen, we had a run, boys. We had a run, but you guys already know. We option sellers here. So we're okay if things go down. We're going to get into stocks that we love at better prices. So let's take a look. Are there some opportunities out there for us right now? Okay, are there actual opportunities? I'm going to show you guys some of the big stocks right now, and I'm going to go into some of the smaller stuff that I'm really taking a look at, okay? So, like, if we take a look at, like, Microsoft, for example, right? Like, and this is why I think there's overreaction, and then there's just, like, headlines that people are saying. So, look, even if we just look at Microsoft over the past 6 months, guys, it's only down 3%. Like, I don't think we're in any, like, bear market territory yet. Like, even if we go look at Amazon, 6 months, bro, 6 months, the thing is still up 20%, right? Let's go look at Netflix over the past 6 months, still up 43%. Tesla, as much as people are like freaking out over Tesla, yo, you still up 50% in 6 months. These are insane numbers, insane numbers. Now, that's not to say there hasn't been a sell-off recently. Of course, off the top of some of these stocks that got a ton of hype during inauguration, right? Like, Tesla in like 470 plus and down now to like 330. Of course, there's a massive profit taking right here. It's going to be a while, I think, before we see those kind, right? But still, with that saying, when you have to look at the story, right, guys? You can't just look at like what's happening in the moment. I know it's so hard, right? That's what's great about being an option seller primarily, right? As we're not, I don't really care like short term what's going on, like so much so, right? Because again, I'm deciding companies I want to get in on at prices that I like, right? I'm not freaking out about like, a little bit of a drop when I can see over a 6 month period, Tesla's still up over 50%. Let's take a look at Meta. Past 6 months, up over 26%, guys. And even Nvidia, right now, Nvidia's had a run over the past 6 months of only up about 0.70, not even a full percent, right? So like, where are the opportunities at? Where should we be looking? Well, for me, I'm still staying in like this. Look, let's just kind of go over, because I do love tech. You guys already know, like I love getting tech. And where am I looking at what opportunities and setups am I looking for? I do release my premium plays every single Saturday here on the channel, and then I release my newsletter on Sundays, guys. So much great support already. Everything here is free on the channel, but there will be 2 links down below for you to join our free option strategy mastermind group. Awesome group of people. If you're toxic, don't join. If you're cool and you want to just vibe out, talk all things selling options with literally the only option selling group on the planet, join us, all right? And then there's also a link down below about joining that newsletter every single Sunday, where I get more detail, right, while I'm drinking some nice Polish beers. All right, it's a fun time. If you like having fun and not you ain't toxic, I welcome you. And guess what? When you collect that premium for the first time and you post it up in the group, I'm gonna hit you with that juice button. Let's get it. So, all right, where am I looking? I'm looking at Nvidia. Right, we got big earnings. Right, tomorrow's gonna be crazy, guys. Tomorrow's gonna be, if that doesn't excite you, it will. All right. So I'm looking at Nvidia right now. I'm sitting tight. There are some opportunities right now if you want to go and like open up some cash secure puts and cover calls to take advantage of that IV that's happening during this week. IV during these earnings weeks is bananas, right? So there is opportunity there, but right now I'm sitting down, right, dude? We had some great earnings yesterday. Let me pull this up to show you guys. If you don't follow me on X. Let's go take a look at X right here. And I'm just going to pull up my thing. So like Realty Income, right? I mentioned this on Premium Plays, right? Double B earnings, right? Dropped, right? HIMS, double B earnings, dropped 16%, right? So this market, just look, and the reason I'm showing you this is because it doesn't matter if a stock is going up or down, or if an earnings beat happens or not. That does not mean a stock's gonna go up if it beats it, or if it does beat it, it's not gonna go down or up. I know, it doesn't make sense. Nobody knows what the market's gonna do, right? It's wild out here. So I am looking at NVIDIA. I'm keeping a very close eye on NVIDIA and like some of the big stocks, but I'm liking AMD a lot more. Me personally, I don't like getting into AMD over $100, right? I just don't, right? I just don't, right? It's very overvalued still, even at these levels, in my opinion. But I do look at puts at like that 90 range. So, for me, it's even down 30% in the past 6 months. But dude, we already know AMD, NVIDIA, they one headline away from being up 30%, right? So like, again, I'm watching these. I've actually been an investor in AMD longer than NVIDIA because it always was cheaper. But it's funny them kind of like trading around the same price. But the P ratio is just insane, right? AMD is still, I believe, overvalued. So I always like being in that 90 range, if not below 90. So what else am I looking at, guys? All right, couple plays, guys. This one's a boring one, but I think this is, dude. Why you gonna hate you? Listen, nobody here, please tell me you would act like, if I polled a room and I'm like, hey, you're stuck holding a Walmart stock for the next 10 years. Will you be upset about it? I don't think anybody would. All right. I don't think anybody. Look, Walmart's one of my stops when I'm on my Pokemon card hunt. All right. Y'all don't even know the boy, a sealed investor. All right. You don't even know what that means, but soon. Right. So right here, you could see Walmart just past 6 months is still up 23%, but it's getting beat up recently, right? So you could see we're trading on 93.67. I do want to open up. I do really want to build a position in Walmart. I really do. I think with dude, like at the end of the day, look at the data, guys. Like, look at the data, right? People are in, like, the credit card debt is at its highest. People are like, people literally don't have money, like, and they're gonna be going to where? They're gonna be going to Walmart's. It is cheaper, right? It is cheaper. It's how, and it's like that's where people go, right? Like, we have actually a really awesome. I live in such a great area. I love this area that I live in, but the Walmart that I'll go to occasionally is like super nice. Like, I'm like, I love this place. Like, it's awesome. And it's always packed, right? So is the Targets and the Whole Foods and all that stuff. I get it. But like, dude, a lot of people are like, why wouldn't I just go to Walmart? It's already way cheaper. And again, a lot more, even people that have money are starting to do that. And you could tell that by just go to the store and look at look at the people, look at the parking lot, right? Look at the cars, right? Like, so like you could do your own due diligence here. So I'm trying to build my position here in Walmart. Looking at our chart, Bollinger Band, I did make a post this morning, actually, in our Facebook group that I am watching this, especially at open here. We are still trending a little bit above, or a decent amount above that 200-day moving average. I would love to get in around that 80. If I can get some puts in, cash to get puts around 80, I don't care about getting a sign. Listen, a lot of you will tell me like, oh, Pete, but puts are a bullish thing. Yeah, but that's only if you premium chase. And I got a juice bond, bro. Like, I'm a premium chaser. But like, I'm at the same time, I want companies to go down, even if I have cash secure puts on it, because I want to buy them at good prices. Like, dude, like I would love to own Walmart at $80 and then run and cover calls on it. Like, I don't know, man. I just do everything different than what people do, I guess. I don't know, bro. Like, because like I'll get that all the time. People are like, no, dude, like cash secure puts are bullish plays. They're bullish plays. Yeah, maybe for you. But that's your plan. I got a different plan, right? I got a different plan here, all right? And it's working out for me. So Walmart, I really want to build a position here. But again, premiums are not that juicy yet at that 80. So we'll see. We see what's going to happen. All right. Join the newsletter, all those good stuff. Next one, guys. I've been talking, I forget what's his name was in our mastermind group. Join that down below. Free is XYZ, guys. I've mentioned it many times on this channel. Do your own due diligence on this company, but look at that setup. Look at that. We blowing past that bot. Listen, again, didn't have the best earnings. Lots of expectations on this company. Right? But it wasn't like god awful, right? I think this is a huge, huge, huge market overreaction. We have blown past down this 200-day moving average of $74, trading at $65.92. 20 on the RSI, guys. 20 on this thing is just tanking right now. If we take a look, 3 months down 30, almost 30%. 6 months down just about 1%, or up just about 1%. Right. So to me, this is cash secured put time. I mean, come on, that's a setup. If you believe in a company, again, a little bit more riskier than like a Walmart or something like that. But yo, this is a great company in my opinion. Like, this is a great company, all right? And dude, this one, I don't care, bro. Like, this is gonna be the company I think listen, you know how all these YouTubers all got like they stock. This is gonna be mine. I'm planting my thing. I'm gonna get like a sign or something. Like, I'm Arista, bro. Like, I'm Arista. Like, that's my thing. Like, that's my stock. I'm claiming it. That I am Arista stock, right? Like, that is my stock that I talk about pretty much every single video here on the channel. Like, that's going to be, like, my thing. Like, some guys are Palantir. Some guys are, HIMS. Some guys are, SoFi. Arista's mine, right? And and a lot of you probably never even heard about it. I'm not going to go into all of what the company is. Go do your own research, right? So, taking a look back over this past 6 months, we're still up over 4%, but we are seeing a big sell-off, guys. I mean, like, dude, $95, 200-day moving average, trading at $22 right now. It's a double B earnings. What the hell is going on, bro? Like, I cannot believe the sell-off that's happening on AristaNet. It's wild. I want it to keep going down. I want more. Keep going down. Keep going down. Because the thing is, one thing I know, and I call that my edge, right? And I'm sharing my little edge with you, is that the stock market cannot run without this company. They can't. Those high frequency traded companies, those algorithms that basically control the whole stock market, they run on Arista. That's one thing I know from my working at the high frequency trading company as an IT guy, not a trader. I'm not smart enough for that shit. Come on now, you all know me, bro. I'm hitting a juice button, bro. I'm not that smart, really, right? But all jokes aside, that's one thing that I believe is my edge, is like networking products like Cisco, Arista, Palo Alto Networks, Barracuda, like some of these companies they run the markets. They run the market. Listen, Arista's not going away. Like, that's how much conviction I have in it. Like, it's not going away. Dude, these high frequency trading companies they wouldn't allow it. They wouldn't allow it, bro. Like, they run the market. This is so crazy to me. Like, it's one of those things where I'm like, when you're like so confident in somebody, you try to tell people, they just like whatever. Like, this is one of those where I'm like, dude, this is such a short-term market overreaction. It's wild. I hope it keeps going down more, because this is just insanity. Guys, go down below, join our free mastermind group. That's where I'm posting every single morning different trade ideas, and you can mastermind with other people, get your questions answered, all that stuff. Drop a comment down below for your chance to win a free option strategy call as well, and I'll leave all the links. Make sure you join that Sunday newsletter. You don't want to miss a thing. All right, you don't want to miss a thing. All right, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Remember, sell options, collect premiums, repeat. Guys, I will see you tomorrow.